Lena Bakari, Premier Doug Ford has always been very vocal about criticism when it comes to the bail system, and today he was even more passionate after an attempted car robbery at his home last night. Police were called there to his home in Etobicoke around 12:30 a.m. after getting reports of 4 suspects, masked people, in a vehicle approaching his driveway. Police say they tried to run away, but they were able to capture them quickly, and they also found key vehicle programming devices in that vehicle. And Premier Doug Ford is using this opportunity to talk about the bail system, which he feels is broken, he feels is too lenient, and that criminals are getting a slap on the wrist and being let back out into the system. Today, he called for the castle law in Canada, which implies that people have the right to defend themselves with deadly force when confronted with an intruder in a home. This is recognized in some U.S. states, but not here in Canada. He also talked about a few recent instances where he feels the bail system has failed. For example, in Peel region, what you're looking at here, a recent drug bust of $500 million, where only one of those suspects still remains in custody. Here's more from Premier Doug Ford on what happened at his home last night and his concerns.
4 thugs come racing down my street, masks on, ready to take the car out of the driveway. Surprise, surprise, at 12:30, the 2 police cars are there. The chase is on. So they chase him. One guy runs out, takes off. They capture him, and they catch these other guys. But just imagine all the unfortunate people that don't have security there at their house with masks on, and they had all the tools ready to break in and everything, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to be back out. Why don't you guys come over for a barbecue tonight? I'll take care of you better than the police. And thank God the police got you, and I never did. Anyways, that's my rant. I'm sick and tired of the weak justice system.
Now, the issue of bail reform has been a much debated topic. We spoke with Shakir Rahim, who is with the Canadian Association of Civil Liberties, and he says that it shouldn't be up to politicians when it comes to whether someone is guilty or not. Here are his concerns with Premier Doug Ford's rhetoric.
Bail can include a lot of serious conditions. You can effectively be under house arrest. You can have a GPS monitor that can be enforced by the police. So it's just not the case that as soon as you're released on bail, you're out on the streets again, as the Premier stated, dealing drugs or what have you. That's untrue. But what I would say is that we need data. We keep seeing this pattern of certain stories being highlighted relentlessly by politicians. But did you know the province does not even know the percentage of people out on bail who have allegedly reoffended? So we have to be careful about drawing misinformed conclusions about our system, and the province should start collecting data so we can actually understand the issue from an evidence-based perspective.
And when it comes to the attempted car robbery at Premier Doug Ford's home, 4 people have been arrested, 2 23-year-old men and 2 teenagers, 16 and 17 years old. They appeared in court early this morning, but Lena Bakari, it's unclear if any of those suspects had a criminal background.
Okay, joining us live from the newsroom, CP24's Sijia Liu. Sijia, thanks.